And defensively, Aaron Henry has done an unbelievable job of really growing as a defensive coordinator for Illinois. And I think he's poised to have a breakout year as a coordinator is concerned and a play caller. But this is a team that just has to go out and execute each and every week. And it's got to be that one game at a time mentality. I know that's coach speak, but that's the reality when you're a team that hasn't been accustomed to going to the dance year after year after year. You fight the stuff that goes on in locker rooms at all. Well, we did it last year. We'll be better this year, and that's not always the case. But having spent some time around that team this summer, there doesn't seem to be any room for guys just being lazy and resting on their laurels. They feel like they have a lot to prove, and they've gone out into the portal as well and gotten some receivers that I think are really going to help that pass game out.
So Brett Bielema is the best Illinois coach they've had since.
Woo, woo. Well, here's the interesting thing, right? And
how
I'll tell
far
you why.
how far back you
No,
going? Hold on a
that's.
second.
I mean, that's. But so you've got what John Malkovich was able to do.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
consistent to put some winners out there. And then Zook, had it here and there. But I think you might have to go back to Ron Zook when not Ron Zook, but John Malkovich when they were able to go back to back to back to bowl games and have that kind of success. It's really been unfortunate when you think about it. I mean, how many times has Illinois won 10 games since they've been playing football? I think it's only 4 or 5 times. So, and last year was one of them. So, to get back to the point where they can just be consistent, right? And I think that's what everyone's chasing. And I know people get upset when you talk about, well, if you could just be Iowa, right? Iowa's as consistent as it gets. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't necessarily want to be Iowa's offense, but when you think about what Kirk Ferentz has done